Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. As usual, we have a napping doggo. My bed's not made. She blends into the pillows. Sylvie. She's ignoring me. Oh, there she is. There's the girl. Oh, my other dog's barking at the door. Hold on. Anyways, so today hold on. Come on in, Sasha. Oh, nope, she changed her mind. Anyway, today I'm going to be continuing a drawing that I started on Valentine's Day and intended to do the entire drawing all in one go. But she's barking again. Hold on, I'll turn it back to Sylvie. Sasha, you don't need to bark whenever I start my streams. Believe it or not. Do you want to come in? No? Yes? Okay, you come in. Here we go. Okay, we have another doggo. They swapped. She's so loud. Okay. Behold. Dog. Anyway, so I started this on Valentine's Day. I intended to do the entire thing in one stream. Unfortunately, my computer crashed, so not only was I not able to do it all in one go, I also lost like a little bit of progress. Not too much. And then when I went to continue, I had some like other issues, so I just turned it all off. I haven't even uploaded the VOD for it because my editing software decided it also wanted to crash, so my computer's just... It was very stupid on Valentine's Day. So, at some point, I'll upload the VOD of the last stream, but I wanted to go ahead and finish this one today since I didn't get to do it last time. So, yeah. Let me zoom out a little. Here's what it looks like so far. I did a little bit to try and like catch up to where I was when it all cut out. I don't know if I did. I don't completely remember how far I had gotten, because I know I had gotten most of the flat colors, and I had just done like a few of the small things, like the colors in their mouths, eyes, whatever, when it cut out, but I don't totally remember how far I had gotten. But those were all gone. So here, this is what I ended up with. This is what I added off stream. So not a lot. But yeah, so that's where I'm starting today. Yeah. I'm gonna take this like gray from his hair because I think it'll also make a good base for a silver. Do her earrings silver. I don't know if I did them silver before or if I even colored them before. I might not have. Yeah. I was definitely hoping to do this all in one stream, but it is what it is. Sometimes computers betray us. Oh, and later in the same day, our internet went down too. So, you know, it was just a great time. Great time all around. Hang on a second. This kind of bleeds over a little and I didn't notice until now. Okay. Let me go ahead and get this blue, like a darker version of it, and do her eyebrows. Oh, you can't really see the other eyebrow. Also gonna do that for her hair as well. So, you know, I'm mostly finished with the flat colors, even with the stream, well, my computer crashing, because it wasn't just a stream. Also, I don't know if you can hear my dog chomping or not. if you can, I'm sorry. She really likes to mouth the blankets on my bed. Um, she doesn't tear them up, so it's fine. She has like a specific texture of blanket that she will tear up, so I just don't let her have those. It's like those soft, what are they called? I don't know. But they're like slightly fluffy. She'll rip those up, but she doesn't rip up other blankets. I don't know what that's about, but whatever. She's just chomping. Trying to think what I have to say today, because I already kind of talked about on last stream like why I really love these characters and stuff. Because again, I intended to only do this in one stream, so I don't know. I'm trying to think. Let's see. I love characters like Jester that are like really cool and badass and all of that, but are still very sweet. I think there's a trend that I don't like towards having it be where if you want your character to be like badass, they can't really be cutesy, and I don't agree with that trend. So I really like Jester because I think she fits very well into a particular type of character that I just love, where she's really sweet, really silly, and sorry, our doorbell just rang, so Sasha, go on. Sorry, we're having a chaotic stream, apparently, because my dog and all that. Anyways, sorry if you can still hear her. You probably can. So yeah, I like Jester a lot because she's very sweet and cute, and yet she's still taken seriously, you know? There's a lot of characters that it's like as soon as someone is, cutesy or whatever, they can't take them seriously anymore. And I think that's dumb. So I really like Jester. And I love her actress, Laura Bailey, because she's very fun and silly as well. And is very good at creating an entire character just like from top to bottom, so to speak. Like there's some actors, it's like they can do a good performance, but they're given all these tools in order to do that. They have good direction or good costumes, yada yada yada. Laura Bailey, like just with the nature of how Critical Role is, like she's very good at just sitting in a room, and yet she just becomes someone else and creates some gorgeous moments just through her own skills, I guess. All the Critical Role actors are good at that, which is really nice. But she does it in her own way. They all do it in their own ways, but I think she's very creative and very quick, and I appreciate that. So it kind of needs to be filled in there too. Oops. And I love that these two characters are played by a real life couple. I think that's really cute. You know, and I love that they don't ever, like, you know, Travis doesn't like playing the romantic side of things, and yet Jester and everything was like perfect for it. And he does such a good job with it too. So I think that they're both such good actors, and these particular characters are just perfect. Anyway, so I think I'm officially done with the flat colors, even with stuff crashing on me. So let me go ahead and merge that layer down and get started on some actual rendering things. Where do I want to start? I usually start with the faces. So why don't we start with Fjord? Okay. Get that color. And I'm sorry my dog is so loud today. She's driving me insane. I gotta think where I want the light to be coming from. Hold on. Let me zoom out. After I just zoomed in. What'll be easier for me? Okay, sorry. This is how good I am at planning things out, can you tell? Okay. Fjord is such a good character too, because he gets to go through just a lot of interesting character development. Yeah, he's good. I'm glad to be actually caught up on Critical Role for once. That's one of those shows that it's so easy to get behind just because the episodes are so long, and if you don't have time to watch them, then they're gonna build and all that. But I'm caught up, and that's really nice, especially because a good chunk of my family also watches it, so it's nice not to have to worry about them spoiling things for me, especially one of my brothers in particular, who is very, very bad at that. Like, it's not a spoiler, but, and then say a spoiler, and I'm like, dude, why? Why would you say that? Why would you do this to me? No, and I think he just genuinely is like, no, that's not really a spoiler. He does this with everything, you know, not just Critical Role. There was a particular show that he was like, it's not a spoiler, but, and then he told me a character died, and I was like, how is that not a spoiler? And he's like, well, because I didn't tell you what character. And I was like, that's still a spoiler, dude. So he's always like that. I don't get it. I don't think I ever will. Okay. So as usual, my shading method usually is kind of messy looking for a while, and then it suddenly turns good. So, yeah. You know, and I don't always do, like, the full shading for this particular style. but I may as well, especially since, you know, I'm giving myself extra time on this one since it crashed last time, and yeah, you know. So I like doing this type of shading for my, for this type of drawing, I guess, because it's very simplified. It's not necessarily the best shading in general, I guess, but for like these faster drawings, it gets a quick result, I guess. If I was going for something like more fully rendered, I wouldn't shade this way, because there's ways to make it look a lot better. So having like all this soft shading is like fine and it looks nice, yada yada, specifically because this drawing still has really distinct line art, but if it didn't, it wouldn't look nearly as good. Here, let me switch my brush. Get his fingers shaded. These will be pretty much in darkness. Yeah, so no, I like to do, for like things that I render like more fully, I like to do more of like a combination of hard shadows and darker shadows. Or not darker, softer. Because that usually tends to look better. At least to me it does. But for something like this, it's pretty much all just soft shadows to just get a nice, easy result. And sometimes I don't even do that. Sometimes I'll just do the hard shadows and I don't blend it at all. But that also has more to do with like what I'm going for on that particular drawing. Bring this up more. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. So if I'm going more like comic booky, I guess, I just do the hard shadows, or I do mostly hard shadows or whatever. I feel like her hair color will actually be a good shading color. Oops, I'm on the wrong brush. Here we go. Yeah. What was I saying? I was talking about how I shade. Oh yeah, so if I'm only doing the harder shadows, I'll be more precise with it. But like with this, because I know that I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out, I don't feel like I need to make every line perfect and smooth and all of that. Which is also the other reason why I will do this method when I'm trying to get faster results rather than like really perfect looking stuff. I mean, nothing's ever going to look perfect. I just mean more, what is the word I'm looking for? Because it isn't perfect, but I can't think of it anyway. But yeah, so like if I was just doing the harder shadows, this is pretty much what it would end up as. Let me see. Do a little bit here. I'd be a little more refined with it, but it would be pretty much this. Let me like make this a little thicker here. Yeah, actually that doesn't make sense. Hold on. My brain started to do shadows from this way, but that wouldn't make any sense. So let me trim some of that actually, because this would cast a little bit of a shadow, but not like that. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Go ahead and start doing her fingers. This one I think would be mostly shadowed. Yeah, so like even this, you know, these lines are kind of noodly and weird, but I don't feel particularly concerned about that because, again, I'm just gonna blend it all up. But if I was doing harder shadows only, I would have to make it really precise. So I enjoy doing both. I think they both have really interesting looks, so it's more a matter of what I'm going for, you know, what I want the drawing to be focused on, I guess. So yeah. Oops. But it usually, when I'm doing things this way, it usually looks really messy because I don't do any of that precision. I just kind of throw colors around and then blend them. If I was gonna go like detailed, I would still kind of start out like this to an extent. I might not use the same brush, but I still would start out with doing the soft shadows, and then I would go in and sort of combine softer shadows and harder shadows. But again, I probably wouldn't use this brush all the way through everything like I am. Hand. Have some shadow from his face. Okay. His face and the ruffles and everything. But yeah, doing it this way, very nice and easy. Here we go. It's a good, like, quick drawing trick, I guess. You know, when I draw in person, I do, like, I'll do a quick pencil sketch, then I'll do a quick, like, ink over it, and then I do hard shadows only because I have, like, a light gray. I don't do any colors on those, but I'll take a light gray and I'll do some shadows with it, and then some, you know, I may or may not add some darker grays depending on, one, how much time I have to do it, and two, like how detailed I want to get and all that. But it's, you know, I don't have any kind of blender brush blender brush pen with me at all when I do that, so it's all just hard shadows. And you know, people tend to like them, so that's always nice. Yeah. You know, so it's good to have methods for the, like, for quick results when you do stuff like I do. As well as, you know, just good general art practices. Not just doing the quick stuff only, because then you start to lose some of your ability if you're only ever doing the fast stuff. So it's a good balance, you know. I like to switch back and forth between doing like different styles and stuff, different methods, because one, you know, if I'm trying something I've never done before, then I might learn something, and if I'm just doing something that I have done before, then I'm keeping up the practice of it, you know. So it's just good all around. This one is looking weird. It's because of the way I've done this shading. Oh well. Again, I'm not stressing over making anything perfect on this one, because that's not the point of it. The point of it is just to be simple and cute. Yeah. So we got that going. I'm gonna go ahead and do her hair, I think, because I already have the blue that is the base of her hair. So for the hair, I usually, actually I'm gonna switch brushes. The hair, I usually won't blend things when I'm doing this this style. I usually just, like, I'll draw out the shapes that I want to be shaded, and you know, I'll fill those in, but I don't blend anything. Because I like the way that it looks not done that way. So, but it's also, like, again, for trying to do the quick type stuff that I do on stream, it's a very easy way to do it. I should do like a full painting on stream, though. I haven't done one in a bit. I think the last like painting that I did on stream was the characters in my vampire novel. I don't think I've done any actual painting on stream since then. So I should do that. Maybe that'll be my next thing. I'll have to pick what I'm painting, though. That's always harder than actually doing it. Well, no, that's not true. Painting's hard. Make it sound like I'm really good at stuff. I'm not. Here we go. Just getting some little bits in here. Okay. So this, you know, definitely ends up more precise, how which is kind of how I would do any of the harder lighting if I was doing it that way through the whole thing, which I am not. But it gives a good like peek into what that would be, I guess. Yeah. Jester's such a cute character. I love a good cute badass. Just so much. I have such a soft spot in my heart for characters that are very sweet and gentle and stuff, and yet like could absolutely just mess you up, you know? And she is one of those. You know, I know there's like the whole like meme, I guess it is, of like the, you know, looks like a cinnamon roll but could kill you, looks like they could kill you but is a cinnamon roll. And it's like, to an extent that's Jester, but I feel like I don't, like, it doesn't fit her completely, because like she's not gonna act like like, I feel like that implies that she's just mean, and she's not. She is genuinely sweet and adorable and all of that. But like, yeah, she could mess you up pretty bad. So I like her. She's good. Yeah. Okay, we got some hair going. I want to do here. Every time I try to do horns, I completely forget how to draw anything in 3 dimensions. I'm like, what are shapes? I still don't know what shapes are. I need to go back to kindergarten and learn. Here we go. And then, because every art I've seen of her, she does have like those little like ridges, little horn ridges. Hang on. There we go. I don't know if that looks right, but it is what it is. So, I also kind of want to just add a little secondary bit here. Make that a little longer. Yeah. Sometimes you need a third shade to bring it all together, even when you're going for the simple look. Oops. Hang on. Once again, I'm doing the stupid thing of doing it all on one layer, because I never learn from my mistakes. I'm stubborn and dumb. It's almost what I want. Okay, there we go. Just add a little smidge of darker color up here. To just kind of finish out the hair. Here we go. Yeah, that's pretty cute, I think. sometimes I'll finish a bit and I'm like, yay, I did a thing. And then I remember I have a bunch more to do and it's like, it's fine. Get his nearly black and then make it all the way to black. Actually, I think I'm going to fill in most of over here. I need to zoom in a little bit since the contrast is not as high here. It's like I gotta make sure I'm doing what I think I'm doing. Okay. Let's have that. And then let me get this. Go for just a slightly, very slightly darker gray. Dude, you can't even see it. Let me go this way instead. There we go. This might be a little too dark. Let me go like over here and compare. Yeah, I like that a lot better actually. Let's see if I can just trace over. We'll see. Yeah, see, because that's just barely darker than the original gray. And that's what I'm looking for. Okay. And then I want the opposite. Yeah, this is going pretty good actually. So yay me. And back to this. So I also want some highlights here. That might be a little too much. Let me just do like the edge and then kind of, you know, his hair's so much shorter than hers that I can't do like the big sweeping chunks the same way. Like I have a little bit of that in here, but it doesn't quite work exactly like that with the shorter hair. But that's pretty good. Yeah, okay. We got skin, we got hair. Eyes. Hang on, I gotta Google. I don't remember what color Ford's eyes are. Let's go. Actually, wait. This is what reference pics are for. And, you know, I didn't prepare any. This is all just from my brain. Oh, are they really? Oh. Fjord's eyes are yellow. Interesting. Didn't know that. Okay, we'll air my own. Do another layer. Got that going. Go here. Okay. What did this? Maybe a little warmer. No. Sorry, I'm figuring things out as I go, in case that wasn't obvious. Yeah, I don't really like how that looks. If I go warmer. Yeah, I like the warmer, I think. Okay. And then get some of that black again. Okay, that's also how I do my very simple version of eyes, is just a couple layers of stuff, you know, base color, a little bit darker along like the top, pupil, and then shine. That's it. Nice and fast, nice and easy. His mouth. That also want to do a little darker in the back. That might be a little too dark. Oops. There we go. And back to my good old blender. Do the same thing for her. Get that purple. Darken it up. And my dog's barking again. Because of course she is. It's just, you know, it's her way of life. She's gotta bark. It's necessary. Okay, this thing happens every once in a while that drives me insane, which is oops. Sometimes my tablet reads like I've drawn this like perfectly straight line across something, and I definitely did not intend to do anything of the sort. So that's always really fun. Okay. Let me get this gray. Then first we're gonna go real bright. Add some little shinies. Actually, I think the shine would kind of be on both sides. Probably be mostly on this side from the angle that she's at. Shine, shine. I love adding shine to stuff. It's like one of my favorite parts of any drawing. And then I'm gonna do just a little smidge of darker. This I actually think could use a little higher contrast, so there we go. Alrighty. Got some cute little earrings. I think it is clothes time. Yeah. You know, and even though Jester does like really frilly, crazy dresses and stuff. I did not feel like doing that. So hers just has a few little extra ruffles and stuff, but I didn't go crazy with it like I could very easily do if I was doing a more detailed jester. Real quick, I'm gonna combine some of my layers. Just, where's my mouse? There it is. Just so I don't get too messy, as I tend to do. Okay, wait, what is this one? That's the lines. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. So from here, it is clothing time. I think I want to do the smaller first. I want to do his shirt because that's going to be quick and easy. I think I want it to have like a slight like teal shadowing instead of the other way, instead of going with like a gray, because I want it to pop a little. Let's see, I like that so far. We'll see how, I need to be doing my other brush. Not that that would make too much of a difference, but I think this might be a little too bright since I didn't start with like a pure white. So let me go just a little darker. See how that looks. Because if I end up not liking it, I'll change it to a blue. Because blue often reads well as shadows for a white. But sometimes I just want to try other colors because I think they'll look nice. And if they don't, can always jump back to the classics. Let's see. Okay, I mostly like it, but I think, here, hold on. There's a little bit I missed. I think I'm gonna adjust it a little after I do this part. So, hang on. Because right now it doesn't read as like a green undertone, it reads as just green. At least it does to me. Oh, you can't even see the options I'm looking at right now. That's fine. Okay, that's more what I'm looking for. Yeah. That's more just a nice, subtle color. Okay. I don't think you can see his shirt from anywhere else because you just see his fingers. So, yeah. I will scroll down to the tiny, tiny part of his leg that is visible. honestly, this is going to be the easiest shading I've ever done in my life. Ready? Tiny highlight. Smudge it. Complete. Easiest pants I've ever shaded. Alright. And now for Jester. Okay, it's not that complicated. It's just big. Yeah, I'm gonna start with the pink. With the biggest part. Because if I get that done, I'll feel really accomplished. So I may as well. What? Am I doing this on the same layer? No, I need to not. Hold on. Hold on. Ignore that. Add a layer. Nothing happened. Nothing to see here. Definitely not me making the same mistake again that I've made many times. I would never do such a thing. Anyways, her little puff sleeves are cute, but they're definitely not drawn good, so don't look too close. Don't look, even though I'm currently drawing attention to it. Don't look at it. Ignore it. Look at the rest of her. Look at her beautiful face. Ignore the badly drawn puffed sleeves. That's nothing. Nothing to see there. To be fair, when I was still just drawing the bodies before moving on to the clothes part, her arm was drawn kind of stupid. So the problem goes deeper. It really does. The problem is with me, that I am lazy. Yeah. But you know, I'm ignoring that. Nobody look at the puff sleeve. The one back here is fine. Everybody look at that puff sleeve, just not this puff sleeve. Yeah. Okay. So, like, I know I feel like I've mentioned this a lot, but hopefully it's interesting. If you see, actually, it's kind of a bad example. Actually, right here. So, I'm going to grab a random color. Right here. That's a bad circle. Right here. You see how it kind of, like, bumps a little? It's not, like, smooth or anything. That's the kind of thing that if I was going for, like, my precise hard shading, I would take a moment. I mean, I'm gonna do it since I'm talking about it. I'd take a moment and, like, smooth it out a little. It wouldn't need to be perfect. Like, because if you look, like, this line here wavers a little bit. That's totally fine. But having, like, that big bump or whatever, like, I wouldn't want that for just the hard lighting. So, like, this too, I would smooth this out and just kind of have it be more shapy, I guess. Actually, this needs to be a little darker anyway. That's the wrong direction. Just because of the way that she's twisted and stuff, it's kind of funky. But yeah, that's my quick example of how I would do that. That's the other thing I should do, is in addition to doing my more complicated, like, painting type stuff, I should do the opposite, as I should show how I do my like, hard lighting, super simple, whatever kind of stuff as well. Because I think it's more interesting to show, like, the different things that I do rather than just, like, here's a thing and it's the only one that I do on stream. So yeah. because I feel like I've done this particular thing on stream a few times, so I should start showing off my other stuff, my other nonsense. Because I mean, that's just more interesting and more stuff for people to see. Let me go for this little tiny bow first, just to get it out of the way. Okay. Oops. Make this even smaller. Okay. Got the tiny part done. It just needed to be done so I didn't forget about it later, because little stuff like that I could easily just completely forget. Brush can get big now. Okay. So the first thing I like to do with this is to like figure out the places that like really wouldn't have any light in them, like the folds and such. Like that wouldn't have any light in them, just like regardless of pose or whatever. Actually, that doesn't make sense. It made sense in my head. But like, you know, so we got big. Okay, no. What I meant, I figured it out, is the places that wouldn't have light in them regardless of the directionality of the light. So like folds and things. So yeah, like big folds and such. And then after that I'll start adding the things that rely on kind of the direction of it. I mean, I do a little bit, like, just from, I cannot do words. Why am I so bad at that? I'm sorry. Like, I have to be aware of the directionality of the light even when I do those things. Because, like, for instance, like, that's why I'll do, like, it gets a little thicker kind of over here, is because that has to do with how I visualize the light hitting it. So I go for the areas that would have shading regardless, but I do consider what that looks like, what that would be. I don't know. I hope that made some semblance of sense, because it didn't feel like it while it was leaving my mouth. Just go ahead and get this chunk here. Here we go. Yeah. So like this goes in the direction of the light source, so I'm not doing as like thick of a shadow as I did over on the other side. Hopefully that makes more sense than whatever the heck I said a minute ago. Okay. This also, as with anything in this particular style, I tend to be a lot sloppier with it, a little more careless. Okay. This, actually, let me scoot that over. Sometimes I forget that if I draw things kind of on the left side of the screen, that my my webcam covers it on the stream, so that's bad. Okay, so I think we got that much done. Now I need to do the shadows that would follow this thing. Big bow. I'm just gonna let it bleed over for a second. And I'll fix that in a minute. Okay. Let me take care of where it kind of bleeds over, because I was being sloppy. Sometimes I'd rather make a mess and then have to erase it than have to like be really precise with my lines. I feel like I go back and forth between how precise I am with things. And I think that actually helps me keep focused, I guess, is because I'm not just doing the same thing through the entire drawing, you know? As I hop back and forth between how I do stuff. Here we go. Getting the edge of that. Okay, I think I got it all. So that's a good chunk of stuff. Let me see. Light's coming over this way. Actually, I think that this whole chunk would probably be pretty dark. So I'm just gonna ignore all the effort I put in a second ago. Yeah. And then let me go maybe halfway over. Okay. Make this one a little thicker too. Okay. And then why am I bad at things? Sometimes art is difficult. I know, what a really deep and profound thought I've just shared with you, that sometimes art is difficult. It's unbelievable, I know. Okay, I think maybe I can start blending this, I say, as I continue to do things. Yeah, okay. Blender gets to be big for a second. Here we go. I do like that this particular blender has a good like pressure sensitivity, so depending on like how hard you push down, it either does like a more soft and like a blurry kind of blend, or it does more of a like hard edged thing. So I like that. It's a little smaller. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is starting to look like fabric-ish. It's starting to look like fabric enough for this particular drawing. I feel like there would be a little more kind of tapering up here. Let me just do a little bit of that. Kind of imply some of that bunching. Even without the line work, which, you know, is usually something I would do with, this is the wrong brush. Why am I like this? Usually if I'm doing something that is more like painting, like, I'll do that kind of thing a lot because my goal is to eventually take the lines away entirely, but not with this type of drawing. Okay, so that's pretty, oh wait, I didn't blend any of her chest and arms, so let's do that real quick. That's too big. Here we go. See, and then this one, like, kind of pushing it all in the same direction to, again, implicate those little folds and stuff, which, like I was saying, and then I got distracted. That's the kind of thing I'll do with the, like, paintings and stuff, but it's not like here, this is where that technique ends because I'm just going simple style and all that. Whereas if I was doing the painting, this would just be like one of like several different layers and techniques and yada yada, to try and get this effect, but like more detailed. But we're just going simple. Simple today. Okay, now we're gonna go even darker. Let me see. That's not the right brush to try that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go even darker to get a couple other places. I realize there's a mistake there that I'm gonna have to take care of in a second. Let me just get this chunk colored in, then I'll take care of that. Okay. There we go. That and a blender. Okay, fixed it. And back to what I was doing. So, I'm gonna have a few finer lines of this darker pink within the already darker shadow area. Okay. Just to add a little more definition, which is, I guess, you know, more than I originally was gonna do, because Like I said, I want this one to be simple and quick, but I don't know. I just think it'll look nice. Sometimes even when I'm trying to do my simple drawings, I do things that aren't necessary for what I'm going for, but will make it look better. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Oops, too far. Oh, real quick. Just realized that spills over. And here we go. This should be really cute. There's some honestly better blender brushes for literally the thing I'm doing right now. But I didn't use them to start with, and now I'm committed. Sometimes I'm too lazy, and sometimes I'm not lazy enough. Sometimes I go into a drawing, I'm like, I'm just gonna be really chill, and then I do a ton of things. And then other times I'm like, I don't want to do anything. Art is hard. And this one has been a little bit of both. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty cute. Did I get everywhere? I think so. Okay, dress. Well, pink part of the dress. Done. Although, didn't I see somewhere I needed to fix? Oh, there's 2 spots. Hold on. My own laziness is making me have to put more effort in. Who'd have thought? That never happens. Never in my life. Okay. Ah, there's a spot there. There we go. I think that's it for the pink. Yay me. Let's go for the blue. Okay. I actually want to put it underneath all the pink so that if I go over in that direction, it does not matter. Okay. Oops, helps to be on the correct brush, as I've established and forgotten many times. Okay. This part, I think, the way that I'm planning to do it, it should be really easy and simple. So hopefully it actually goes like that. Because sometimes it doesn't. Oops. Ah. I don't know how to draw. Essentially, I'm just doing a line. And then down here. Yeah, I think I want it to start like about here. So let me just do that real quick. I don't know if it's all the pink in this drawing, but I've had songs from the Barbie movie in my head since I started this. That's probably all the pink. There we go, nice and simple. Look at that, I managed to not complicate it for once. Yay! And there's only a little bit of blue left. Let me zoom in. I actually kind of just feel like I could do this really simple too. It's just have it be a straight dividing line essentially, where the lace part of the corset is. Maybe. Do I like that? Not sure. I might have to add another like darker layer like over here to actually like it, but that'll be fine. Here we go. Cute little collar. Ah! I don't know, man. Have I mentioned lately that art is hard? I don't think I have. Okay. Make this even smaller. A little blur there, a little blur there. Do-do-do. A little blur there. And then I think I do want to add like a secondary darker layer. Make that smaller. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Do a little bit here too. Okay. Sorry, I keep zooming in and out. I have to like figure out what I'm doing for a second and then I have to actually do it. So, you know, you gotta like zoom out to see where you're at and get more grounded in it. Okay, I think I just need to do the white parts. Yes, yes. Awesome. I'm gonna save in case my stream decides to crash and my computer decides to crash and everything crashes all at once, because that's how well my last stream went. Okay, we're gonna go to a nice blue. Let's do the easy part first. Leg. Easy. Oh, I also have her shoe. Maybe a little further. Yeah. We're getting close. Okay. Let's do her little collar. There we go. Collar. The laces. The laces I think I'm just going to fill in because they pretty much be shadowed. So there's that. Then we have bow. Oops. Which is the more difficult thing. Okay, so far so good. That doesn't actually make any sense. Yeah. I think it would be more here, that would be a little more dark. That makes more sense. At least to me. Okay. Yeah. Once again, just gotta do some blurring. Awesome. I think that just leaves us her shoe. Let's do it. This one should also not be too difficult. Oops, unless I do that. Actually, I think okay. Add a little more because of the bow. And here we go. Okay. I think all of that is done. I'm gonna save it again. Merge some layers, and then I'm gonna do the background. So it's not just a boring gray. Hang on. This is the lines, right? Yep. Sorry, this is not the most exciting part visually. I mean, I say that as if my stream is like some big thrill. It's very much not. It's very much a chill time. Okay. So, I feel like I had a plan for the background, but the insane stream that I had, I think it has all just faded from my brain. So, I think I'm just going to play around with it. What about this color? Let's see. Go big. Wrong brush. How do I feel about that? I don't know. What if, actually, excuse you, what if I go to this gray? What is, like, the same? Okay, hold on. Nah. I liked this one better. It's a little brighter, though, which makes them look a little darker. Whoa. I feel like it makes her dress look a lot more, like, vibrant and bright, which I like, but, hang on. No, I think I do like it. Maybe. Maybe if I go like just a tiny bit darker. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think I like that more. Because then his shoulder stands out a little more from it. Okay, we're gonna do it again. Smidge darker, see where it gets us. Once again, I ignore the fill tool. No, I think I liked this one. I think this is the winner shade-wise. So, I kind of ish remember what I wanted for my background. And it's very stupid. I wanted, let's see. Let me go here. Make it a little more, actually, what if I just grab this pink? This pink's perfect. Okay. So I wanted, oh, maybe it's not. I don't like it against the green. Not like that anyway. Now I'm recalculating. Because let me see. Yeah, it looks very gray against the green. So let me go back to the dress pink. What the heck? Why is it huge now? Oh, because it's this different. Okay. Yeah, I think the pink I have for the dress is going to be better. Maybe. Maybe I should just use this brush. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Chaos. So, what I wanted to do was a couple things. I'm gonna go hand draw all these stupid little hearts. I'm on the wrong heart color. Hold on. I never changed it back. Okay. think you'd see any more here. Okay. Got that. Then let me go with the green there and then make it very dark. Because we want the Captain Tooth smiley face. No, I don't like that one. And then I wanted to do them all hand-drawn rather than trying to make a pattern. Because I just think that's gonna fit the style that I have going on right now. Actually, if you'd probably see just a little bit of this one. This one would be here. It's such a good little smiley. Okay. That one's crooked. Gotta fix it. There we go. Not that it's, you know, real fancy art right here. But it is adorable. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Oh. Do I want it to, like, go over the edge? I don't. Which means I need to erase this one. Okay. We got that. The other thing that I wanted to draw is... I need another pink is the problem. Or it could be... Okay, wait. Go to the pink, go super light with it. Because I think... Do I have enough room for this? Yes, little unicorn. Unicorn face. I hope that even looks like a unicorn face. Let me do a little eye. No, I can do better. Starting from scratch on the unicorn. I think if I draw it the other way, the curve of my hand's going to be a little better. Maybe not. Maybe it's worse. I think I've drawn too many dogs, and this is starting to turn like dog shaped, which is not what I want. That one's not bad, but it's too big. Maybe I don't do the unicorn face. Maybe I do tiny, tiny unicorn sketch, because then the details don't matter. I'm not convinced anyone has ever been able to draw a horse. Doesn't matter that I've seen it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go just a little. Gonna do the dorkiest unicorn you've ever seen in your life. Yes, that's cute. I like it. Okay. Now I have to draw it a bunch more times. I also need to lower it a little bit. There we go. Oh boy, why have I done this to myself? The world may never know. Okay. And I'm drawing a unicorn that no one can see. It's fine. Yeah, okay, you wouldn't see the rest of that. Okay. Dorky unicorn. Dorky unicorn. I love a stupid unicorn. I think this one might be even stupider than the first one. Yeah, look at it. That's a real stupid unicorn. That's a good unicorn. Love a stupid unicorn. Okay. Here we go. I think it's funny that Laura's character in this campaign had the whole thing with all the cute little unicorns and such, and then her character in the current campaign is a horse girl, which, you know, I'm starting to wonder, is Laura a horse girl? Because the evidence is compelling. Oh man, this one's real round. Oh man. Oh man, that one's, no. That one's not okay. Okay, that's gonna help it. Nope. There we go. Better. Better. It's still a little stupid, but it's now in the tolerable stupid zone. Oh, you know what? I meant to be putting the unicorns under the smileys. I'm not changing it. That's too much work. I say as I continue to give myself more work by not copying the unicorn I've already drawn. You know, I just want, like, to have that little hand-drawn kind of charm to it. So why do I keep giving it just the biggest leg here? Okay. That one's also something. Well, that one's got a cute face. That's good. I did put his leg way too far up. Hold on. This one has potential, so I have to put effort into it. Oh, nope. Nope. There we go. That's a cute little corn. That's a good one. I think that one and the first one are my favorite right now. Did you see any of this one? I don't think so. Maybe like that. No, that's too far over. Okay. This one I think would be too low. I think that's all the unicorns. Yay me. And then, because I have to make my life harder than it needs to be, I wanted to do... Let me find a good red. Ooh, wait, I had it. There we go. Let me see. Maybe a little brighter. Okay, yeah. Let me save this. Because what I wanted to do, that I don't know if I can, I don't know if I'm capable of drawing such a thing, but the good news is most of them won't be visible, is I wanted to draw Sprinkle. Let me find where he'd be the most visible. Probably here. Let's do that one first and see what atrocity I come up with. Maybe I should do the same method as the unicorn. Just do tiny ferret head. That's not a ferret head. That's nothing. Maybe I do it from the front so it's just like an oval. And then... Okay, that's not terrible. That's actually really cute. He's too small, though. Sorry, Sprinkle. We're gonna try this again, but correct size. I'm trying to make this a little more triangular, I think. Yeah, that's so cute. There's a little paw there. Okay, we have a Sprinkle. I think there's only 3 places that he can be seen. I don't know. Let's just do it. This is why I wanted to do this afterwards, because I didn't want to draw all of them, and I knew I wanted to do them all hand-drawn, so. I'm surprised at how well this one went, because I don't draw very many animals that aren't my dogs. Okay. I should, because I like drawing animals. I just don't. Just little paws, so cute. Okay, and then you'd see him here. I think I've done it. I think I have made an incredibly dorky drawing. But like the kind of dorky that I really wanted. So let me go actually to this layer, because what I think will be fun is there's an effects brush that is incredibly stupid. There it is. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me go to the pink. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I want them to be really light though. Hang on. So far I'm liking the idea more than the execution. What if instead of big, what if small? No, I feel like that just makes them like tighter. What if super light? I'm experimenting with stupid hearts. That's kind of cute. But I feel like it's too busy now. Maybe I just leave it as it is. If I just do one of these. No. That's not doing like anything. There's a like splatter brush that I like. That might be nice to just have a little extra texture. Because that's what I want, is I want there to be some texture going on. I just don't quite know what I want it to be. Make it big. You know, I don't want it to be too much. But I don't want it to be too little either. Like this big. Hold on. I may or may not be onto something. Hard to say. Nope. Nope. With a big splatter brush. I still want to do this lightly. Okay, and do the pink again. No, not that pink. Don't like it. What about this one? No, I think I only like the really light one. I feel like it makes it where you can't see the pink unicorns as well, though. And that's sad. You can see all of it against the gray. I think I have one more thought. Let me fix what I've done. Hold on. Hold on. Go back to this. Make it huge again. Okay. All of this is completely pointless. But you know, sometimes. Okay. I want to try this weird one. Because I'm experimental, I guess, today. Let me see what it looks like big. Oh my goodness, that's really cute, actually. It's just like little droppies, little splatters. That's more of a splatter brush than the splatter brush. What does it look like small? Ah, that's like a lot of splatters. Okay, hold on. Let me go medium. Okay. Green. Yeah, see, that's, I think, a cuter, like it's busy, but in a cute way. You know? That's much cuter. What does this one do? Because, again, I'm doing things today. What? What even is that? Hold on. Let me look at it in the pink. What the heck? I don't even know what that is. Anyways. I'm gonna stop being a little weirdo. And I think this is it. I think this is my ridiculous drawing. And it is as ridiculous and silly as I wanted it to be. So that's pretty good, you know? Make this small again so that I can, helps to be on a layer that's higher up. No, Sometimes I do my own signature and it looks dumb. Here we go. There we go. Ta-da! It's done, and I should save it immediately. Okay. Yeah. And ironically, this is about as much time, if you put together both streams, about as much time as I had hoped to work on this. Because originally I was going to go long on the stream that I ended up having to cut short because my computer hates me. Yeah. So I'm very happy about this. I think total of like 3 hours actually on stream. I did the sketch beforehand like I tend to do. But yeah, I like it. It's very silly and stupid in the silly stupid that I like. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I hope you enjoyed watching my chaotic process and that you'll come and join me again. Next Wednesday, I don't know exactly what I'll be doing yet, but I do feel like I should do another painting on stream instead of just my simple, quick stuff. So we'll see what that is. But yeah, come check it out, and thank you for watching.